Screaming Lizard this summer at Magic Waters Water Park.
Okay, we're out at Magic Waters Water Park with Zach McIntyre, the director of the water park. We're talking about the new Screaming Lizard. It's been running for a few weeks now. How are people reacting to it?
I hear screams all the time out of my office. Right now, it's probably one of the favorite water slides we have here.
There is a weight restriction. Let's walk down and take a look at that. Tell me why that's necessary.
So the manufacturer actually sets a weight limit on the ride, and it's there for a couple of reasons. We have a lower end weight limit and a higher end weight limit. The lower weight limit is really set there to ensure that guest riding the slide has enough body mass to make the loop all the way around, and that higher end weight limit is for the end of the slide.
Okay, so it's simple. If you're coming up to the ride and you're not sure, you just walk right up to it, stand on it, scale weighs you, goes green if you're good.
So right now the slide door is open. We would ask the next person to enter the capsule, hold that proper body position, so legs crossed, arms crossed, heads back. Once they have that position, we're gonna close the door on them. After that door is sealed closed, we're actually going to start the process of sending the rider. So when these two buttons are hit, the countdown will start, and then when the countdown reaches 0, the floor is going to drop out from underneath the rider. And then one of the really unique safety features of this ride is that the floor won't come back up and the door won't open until one of two things happen. The first is the rider makes the loop, and they're crossing some sensors in the slide, which tell the slide to reset the floor, open the door, and we can load the next rider. Or if the rider doesn't make the loop, when the lifeguard is hitting that clear button where that exit is, that's the slide's cue to bring the floor up and open the door.
Okay, what we have right now is a rider that did not make it through the loop.
So yeah, in this case what we've done, we've actually put a lifeguard in there to simulate what would happen if someone does not make that loop. We can see the lifeguard is wearing a t-shirt, so they are able to stand up right in that slide. A lifeguard from the bottom of the ride is coming over. They are turning the electrical connection off to the ride, so it knows someone is going up there to get the rider who didn't make the loop. We're hitting a clear button telling the ride that we got the guest who did not make the loop out of the slide, so the slide is clear and safe to send the next person. The lifeguard's then closing the gate, turning the ride back on down here at the bottom of the exit. And then what that lifeguard is going to be doing is going back to her post at the end of the slide and hitting a clear button down there as well, telling the ride that there is in fact no one in the slide, and the lifeguard at the top can dispatch the next guest.
So all told, you're talking minutes if something like this happens.
Part of the training, you just witnessed it. We sent our lifeguards down in t-shirts so that our staff got to train with guests not making the loop. And every lifeguard went through this training. They got to go help clear the slide, do the clear all procedure. So with over 150 rides on the slide, we simulated this very frequently.
Okay, so hypothetically, what if you're tall, green, and you have a huge head? Think you could ride this ride? I don't think Shelbert fits it. I think that shell on his back might be a little more than 300 pounds. Bummer, Shelbert. Can't make it this time.
All right, thanks, Zach. You can learn more about the Screaming Lizard at magicwaterswaterpark.com.